morning, my dear students. I am Dr. Vasundhara from Department of Economics, Government College for Women, Kolar. Today I would like to explain measures of central tendency. One of the important objectives of statistical analysis is to determine various numerical measures which describes the inherent characteristics of a frequency distribution. Such a type of measure is called averages. So averages are the measures which condense a huge unwidely set of numerical data into single numerical values which are representative of the entire distribution. Next, requisites of a good average. It should be well defined. It should be easy to understand and calculate. It should be based on all the observations. The average calculated should be capable of further mathematical treatment. Measures of central tendency. First one, arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean, harmonic mean. Today I would like to explain arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean, individual observations. Arithmetic mean of a given set of observations is their sum divided by the number of observations. Here mean is also known as average, so that you can show it in a symbol x bar. This is x bar. How do we calculate this x bar or arithmetic mean? Please remember here, we will have three kinds of series. They are individual series, discrete series and continuous series. So, how do we calculate? First we will go for individual series of arithmetic mean. In short, we call it as AM. We will have two methods such as two methods in individual series, that is direct method and shortcut method. In today's session I will explain direct method. You should have a knowledge of both the methods, but in exam you should work out only one method. So that is direct method or shortcut method. Formula is given like this. Arithmetic mean, that is also known as average or x bar, is equal to summation x by n. This is the symbol which is known as summation x by n. Let me repeat this. X bar is equal to summation x by n. Data is given for x. Individual data is given, that is 6 in a number. So, in this problem, x values, that is 5, 8, 10, 15, 24 and 28. These are known as x values divided by n. N, which means number of observations. In this problem, how many observations, how many items are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, summation of all these values. Here summation is nothing but totaling of x values. We get 90. It is known as summation x divided by 6. Number of items in this problem 6. So that if we simplify this, we get 15. That is 90 divided by 6. So that the value of arithmetic mean will be 15. This is another problem related to arithmetic mean. Previously we came to know individual series. Now let us know discrete series. In the problem, only these two rows are given, that is x values, then frequency values are given. The thing is, we should find out this, that is fx. How to find out fx? If we multiply these two values, f into x, we get fx. In this problem, 3 into 2, we get 6, 8 into 3, 24, 10 into 4, we get 40, 12 into 5, we get 60, 16 into 6, we get 96, 14 into 7, we get 98. In the same way, that is, we came to know how we get fx. The formula for discrete series arithmetic mean will be, this is x bar is equal to summation fx by n. Here summation is nothing but sum or total. If we sum up all these values, that is fx values, we get summation fx divided by n which means number of frequencies, so that summation fx. If we sum up all these values, if we add these values, we get 7331 divided by 107. How we get this 107? If we add all these frequency values, we get 107. If we simplify this, that is 7331 divided by 107, our arithmetic mean value will be 68.514 kgs. One more problem related to discrete series. From the following details, find mean weight of the students. If only this column is given, means it will be individual series. If we find this frequency column, it will be discrete series. In this problem, only these two columns are given. This is a column. This is another column. This is one more column. This is row. This is a row. Okay. You don't get confused related to columns and rows. The problem, only these two columns are given. That is, x values are given, frequency values are given. We should find out fx values. How to find out fx values? If we multiply these two values, that is f into x, and this 64 into 1, we get 64. 65 into 6, that is 390. 66 into 10, 660. 67 into 22, 1474. In the same way, we should find the values of fx. Summation of all these values, we get summation fx. Summation, this is summation. Summation is nothing but totaling. If we sum up all these values, we get summation fx. N values. If we sum up all frequency values, we get 107. This is n is equal to 107. This is summation fx is equal to 7331. That is 7331. You should read the formula in this way. X bar is equal to summation fx by n. If we simplify this, we get 68.514. Thank you. Thank you for your patience listening.